National news channel CNN has mistakenly used a photo on its website of a leading Serb politician in a story about the Bosnian-Serb war criminal Ratko Mladic, while the leader of the Serbian Progressive Party, Tomislav Nikolic, says the network owes him an explanation. Polislia reports from Belgrade.
The fashion in Serbia today is to change one's image. The country's trying it, and now so is the leader of the opposition party, Tomislav Nikolic. He's moving away from old friends who're seen in the West as war criminals and has formed his own political party, given it a new name, and remade himself as a radical good to Europe. But while he's working so hard to create this new image, one small so-called mistake by American broadcaster CNN could undo months of hard work. The network published an article on its website using a photograph of Nikolic, but naming him as the most wanted war criminal, Ratko Mladic.
I did not think that leading world companies would make mistakes like this. This is not a small local station. For 7 days the link remained there on its website. CNN here has a bad reputation. When its journalists come here, we expect lies.
Many Serbs agree with Nikolic. They feel they lost their civil war not on the battlefield, but on the TV screens. And they blame Western media for never giving them a fair hearing.
There were lots of what I call media failures. This was partially because of stereotypes that were made at the beginning of the Yugoslavian conflict. There were journalists who didn't do their homework before coming here, and also many relied on only one source of information.
Which is why today Serbian politicians from all sides are doing everything they can to satisfy journalists' hunger.
I really don't know what was behind this mistake. I would love to think that this was just a mere mistake, but indeed there was a problem of perception. We need to overcome this problem of perception. The Serbia of the 2008 is a very, very different Serbia from 1998. So 10 years made a lot of difference.
But for Nikolic, as much as Serbia's changing, CNN is not.
CNN owes me an explanation. I want to sue them, but was told the trial would be in London and would take 10 years. It would also be very expensive. They know I can't do this.
But some in Serbia believe that Nikolic is making too big a story of this.
If this kind of mistake had happened 6 months ago, Mr. Nikolic wouldn't have minded, because Ratko Mladic was his favorite character 6 months ago. But now there's been a split within the radical party, and now Nikolic finds it offensive because he suddenly wants to be a pro-European politician.
While the firing of guns on the battlefields has quietened down, the media storm is likely to continue taking its victims for years to come. Polislia, RT, Belgrade.